Art has long been admired for its beauty and cultural significance, but in recent decades, it has also proven to be one of the most lucrative investment vehicles in the world. From classical paintings to contemporary works, art has become an asset class of its own, generating millions, sometimes even billions, for savvy collectors. Today, we're counting down 101 priceless art pieces that have transformed into multi-million-dollar investments, exploring the stories behind these masterpieces and the financial strategies that turned them into gold mines. Segment 1. The world's most expensive paintings. The value of art can increase dramatically over time, and nowhere is this more evident than in the case of the world's most expensive paintings. These works of art have fetched astronomical sums at auctions, with buyers seeing them as investments that will appreciate over time. Leonardo da Vinci's Salvator Mundi, once lost and rediscovered, this painting became the most expensive artwork ever sold at auction when it fetched $450.3 million at Christie's in 2017. Originally purchased for a mere $10,000 in 2005, this remarkable turnaround showcases the incredible potential of art as an investment. Pablo Picasso's Les Femmes d'Alger, version O, sold for $179.4 million in 2015. Picasso's masterpiece is a striking example of modern art's value. Picasso's paintings consistently rank among the highest-selling pieces in the art world. Willem de Koonin's Interchange. This abstract expressionist painting sold for $300 million in a private sale, marking one of the most expensive post-war artworks ever. Originally purchased in the 1950s for a relatively small sum, Interchange has appreciated drastically, demonstrating the long-term investment potential of abstract art. The financial success of these paintings highlights the power of provenance, rarity, and artist reputation. For investors, finding artworks from celebrated artists, especially those with limited availability, can lead to massive financial returns over time. Segment 2. How art becomes a financial asset. Art is more than just something to be admired. It's a financial asset. But how exactly does an artwork go from being a cultural artifact to a multi-million-dollar investment? Several factors contribute to this transformation. Key investment factors: artist's legacy. The works of artists like Van Gogh, Warhol, and Monet continue to grow in value due to their established reputation in art history. Provenance. The history of ownership can drastically increase a piece's value. Works that have passed through famous collections or were previously owned by royalty tend to fetch higher prices at auction. Rarity. Scarcity is one of the most important factors in art investing. Works from artists with a limited number of pieces, especially those who are no longer alive, are highly sought after by collectors. Cultural relevance. Art that reflects critical historical moments or social change often gains in value as it resonates with new generations of collectors. Investors in art need to consider more than just aesthetics. Factors like market trends, demand for certain art periods, and the broader economic environment play key roles in the value appreciation of an artwork. Segment 3. Modern and contemporary art investment success stories. Modern and contemporary art has rapidly risen in value over the past few decades, with collectors making significant returns on their investments. Artists who started as cultural disruptors are now at the center of multi-million-dollar transactions. Jean-Michel Basquiat's Untitled, 1982. Basquiat's market value exploded in recent years, with Untitled selling for $110.5 million in 2017. Purchased for just $19,000 in 1984. This massive gain demonstrates how contemporary artists can become icons in the investment world. Andy Warhol's Silver Car Crash, double disaster. Warhol's influence on pop art is unmatched, and his works have become highly valuable. Silver Car Crash sold for $105.4 million, cementing Warhol's status as a financial powerhouse in the art world. Jeff Koons' Rabbit. Known for pushing boundaries in contemporary art, Koons' Rabbit sold for $91.1 million, the highest price ever paid for a living artist. His playful yet controversial approach has made his works a favorite among collectors willing to pay high premiums. Contemporary art often attracts risk-taking investors who see the potential for fast appreciation. While the risk is higher compared to more established artists, the rewards can be astronomical, as seen with Basquiat and Koons. Segment 4. The role of auction houses in art valuation. Auction houses like Sotheby's and Christie's play a crucial role in determining the market value of art. These prestigious institutions help set benchmarks for the prices of artworks, making them an essential component in the art market. Auction house influence. Major auction houses attract wealthy bidders from around the world, creating competitive environments that can drive up prices dramatically. The prestige of having a work sold at one of these houses often leads to higher market valuations. Record-breaking sales. Many of the record-breaking sales in the art world have occurred at these venues, where collectors are willing to pay premium prices for rare and important works. Private sales. Auction houses don't just deal in public auctions. They also facilitate private sales for collectors seeking to buy or sell art discreetly. These transactions can still command significant sums, though they might not receive the same level of public attention. Auction houses are gatekeepers in the art market. Their ability to attract high-profile buyers and maintain an air of prestige makes them critical players in determining how much a piece of art is worth on the open market. Segment 5. Famous collectors and their art. Behind every great art collection is a savvy investor. Many of the wealthiest individuals and institutions in the world have made significant investments in art, seeing it as a way to diversify their portfolios and preserve wealth. Key collectors. David Geffen. The media mogul has been one of the most prolific art collectors in the world. His collection, which includes works by Jackson Pollock, Jasper Johns, and Willem de Kooning, is valued at over $2 billion. Francois Pinault. Pinault, the French billionaire behind luxury brands like Gucci, is also an avid art collector. His collection features works by contemporary artists like Damien Hirst and Jeff Koons, with an estimated value in the billions. Peggy Guggenheim. One of the most influential collectors in art history, Guggenheim helped launch the careers of many modern artists. Her collection, housed in Venice, includes works by Picasso, Pollock, and Duchamp, all of which have seen significant appreciation over the years. Building a valuable art collection requires patience, expertise, and a willingness to take risks. These collectors have become experts at identifying up-and-coming artists and acquiring key works that will appreciate over time. Segment 6. Emerging artists. Finding the next big investment. Investing in emerging artists can yield incredible returns, but it requires a sharp eye for talent and an understanding of art market trends. The collectors who take early risks by investing in promising, lesser-known artists often see the greatest financial rewards. Jordan Castile. Known for her vibrant portraits that explore the complexities of Black identity, Jordan Castile's works have been collected by major institutions and continue to appreciate in value. Collectors who purchased her early works for a few $1,000s have seen them rise to over $500,000 at auctions. Shabalala Self. With her bold and colorful depictions of the female form, Shabalala Self has become a breakout star in the contemporary art world. Her works, which began selling for modest sums, are now going for hundreds of thousands at major auction houses. Christina Quarles. Her surreal, expressive paintings have resonated with collectors and galleries alike, and her work is rapidly gaining traction in both public and private collections. Early buyers are seeing significant returns as demand for her art grows. Investing in emerging artists requires not just financial backing, but also an emotional connection to the art. Successful collectors often purchase pieces they are passionate about, while also anticipating long-term value appreciation. Curating a personal collection of emerging artists can be as much about love for the art as it is about making strategic financial decisions. Segment 7. The role of art advisors and consultants. Navigating the art market can be complicated, especially for high-net-worth individuals looking to invest significant sums. This is where art advisors and consultants come in. They provide expert guidance on acquisitions, ensuring that collectors make informed decisions. What do art advisors do? Art advisors help collectors identify potential investments, often working with galleries, auction houses, and private sellers to secure desirable pieces. They understand market trends, provenance, and artist reputations, making them invaluable resources for investors. Building the collection. Advisors assist in building cohesive collections that not only reflect the personal tastes of the collector but also hold strong financial value. They provide insights on emerging artists, historical works, and contemporary pieces, helping collectors strategically diversify their art portfolio. Managing risk. Advisors also help mitigate the risks associated with art investment, from authenticity verification to insurance recommendations. They ensure that collectors are protected from the pitfalls of the art market. Art advisors often have access to off-market deals and exclusive opportunities. This gives their clients an edge, allowing them to purchase works that may not be available to the general public, potentially at more favorable prices. Segment 8. Art as an inflation hedge and alternative investment. In times of economic uncertainty, traditional investments like stocks and bonds may underperform. For this reason, many investors turn to alternative assets like art, which can act as a hedge against inflation and market volatility. Art and inflation. Historically, art has shown resilience during periods of inflation. As tangible assets, art pieces retain value and often appreciate when traditional financial markets experience downturns. Diversification. Wealth managers recommend diversifying portfolios by incorporating art, which does not correlate directly with stock markets. This makes it a useful tool for reducing overall portfolio risk. Long-term appreciation. Art investments tend to appreciate over the long term, with some pieces experiencing exponential value growth over decades. For investors with a longer time horizon, art offers potential for significant returns. While art is a less liquid asset compared to stocks or real estate, it provides a store of value that can withstand economic fluctuations. For wealthy collectors and investors, this makes art an appealing long-term investment strategy. Segment 9. Legal considerations in art investment. Investing in art comes with a set of legal considerations that must be carefully navigated. From ensuring the authenticity of the artwork to managing taxes and ownership rights, these aspects are crucial for protecting investments. Provenance and authenticity. Ensuring the provenance of an artwork is one of the most important legal aspects of art investment. Collectors need to verify the authenticity of a piece before purchase to avoid counterfeits or misattributed works. Tax implications. Different countries have varying tax regulations regarding art investments. In some cases, collectors can take advantage of favorable tax treatments through strategies like donating art to museums or leveraging art in estate planning. Intellectual property. With contemporary art, issues of intellectual property may arise, particularly with digital art and NFTs. Understanding copyright laws and reproduction rights is important when investing in modern art forms. Working with legal professionals who specialize in art law can safeguard an investor's collection from legal disputes, whether it's clarifying ownership rights or resolving issues related to international transactions. Legal expertise is a critical component of art investing. Segment 10. The future of art investment. NFTs and digital art. The world of art investment is evolving, and one of the most significant changes in recent years has been the rise of digital art and NFTs. Non-fungible tokens. These digital assets have disrupted the traditional art market, offering new opportunities for collectors and investors. Beeple's Everydays, the first 5,000 days, sold for $69.3 million at Christie's. This digital artwork marked a watershed moment in the world of NFTs, proving that digital art could command prices comparable to physical works. CryptoPunks. These pixelated avatars became one of the most well-known NFT projects, with individual CryptoPunks selling for millions. Early investors saw massive returns as demand for these digital collectibles soared. Pax The Merge sold for over $91 million in a decentralized auction. The merge further cemented NFTs as a legitimate and lucrative sector within the art market. NFTs represent a new frontier in art investment. While the market is still young and volatile, early adopters who can navigate the digital art space may stand to benefit from its rapid growth. However, as with any investment, understanding the risk is crucial. From traditional masterpieces to cutting-edge digital assets, art remains one of the most dynamic and rewarding investment classes in the world. For investors willing to immerse themselves in the art world, There are limitless opportunities to turn passion into profit. The stories of these 101 priceless art pieces demonstrate the vast potential for financial gain in the art world. Whether it's a centuries-old masterpiece or a contemporary NFT, art offers a unique opportunity for diversification, appreciation, and financial security. By understanding the key factors that drive the art market, provenance, rarity, and demand, investors can unlock significant value from their collections. If you're inspired to learn more about art investing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest trends in art and finance. We'll continue to explore the intersection of wealth building and creativity in upcoming videos.